High-powered C4 missing from a Southern California military base. We speak with explosive experts in our exclusive Team 10 investigation. Plus, the local congresswoman spearheading the effort to remove Georgia legislator Marjorie Taylor Greene from committee positions. We talk with Representative Sarah Jacobs live. And a woman on a mission to do good during the pandemic, how she's turned a Facebook group into a movement that goes far beyond San Diego County. But we start with breaking news. 10 is live over Claremont Mesa
with breaking news.
In this Claremont Mesa area, there are dozens of police cars. They are crowding Claremont Mesa Boulevard as they search for a gunman near North Minster Presbyterian Church and Preschool. This is in the 4000 block of Claremont Mesa Boulevard. These are live pictures now from Sky 10. This is right next to the Claremont Town Square, closest to the TJ Maxx side of that. It's just north of Claremont Mesa Recreation Center. You can see the number of police cars on Claremont Mesa. That's because they do believe that the shooter is there, and they are searching with a preschool and a church in the area. They also have a crew on the ground. We have crews on the ground there bringing other shots for us and monitoring this situation. They are poised and ready outside that church. We are expecting a press conference any moment. But what we do know right now is exactly what you're looking at. North Minster Presbyterian Church, Claremont Mesa Boulevard. This huge police presence is because someone in that area, as we back away from Sky 10, you can see the number of units. Clearly, there is a clear and present danger that we do not know the whereabouts, but they are trying to clearly, by you see the units are making kind of a square that would encompass that church and would keep that gunman in the area. They don't want to amass on the front side of the church and allow someone to slip out the backside or one of the sides and get on those main streets in the Claremont Mesa area. That's why they have units in a complete square surrounding all of those streets right there around that. There is a preschool. We don't have any details, but clearly police do feel that they are making sure that the church and the preschool are safe, but that there is someone that was shot in the area. That much we have confirmed. And that this shooter is still in this area. That's what this manhunt is all about. They've given us few details right now as to the nature of why this person was shot, who that person could be, whether there's any connection to the church or the preschool, and who the shooter might be, where they think the shooter has gone after the shooting. And we also don't know the condition of the person that was shot. So all we can do now is look at this presence on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Clearly it's affecting traffic in the area. They have that shut off. There's one car in the middle of the units right there that they have just in a seated position, but no through traffic here on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. We're going to bring you all of the latest details as our crews get them to us. They're on the ground right now. And the press conference is starting right now, so let's go to authorities holding the press conference on the latest here in Claremont Mesa after a shooting.
Here's what I can tell you as of right now. At about 1:55 this afternoon, we received multiple 911 calls regarding a shooting in the area of the 4300 block of Claremont Mesa Boulevard. We had multiple officers respond to this location. We ended up locating one individual with apparent gunshot wounds. I don't know where the wounds were located. That person was contacted on the 5000 block of Claremont Boulevard. Officers rendered aid. We called for paramedics. That male has been since taken to a local hospital, and my understanding he's undergoing surgery right now. I do not have any further on his condition. As officers are trying to figure out what was going on, multiple witnesses told us that there were two individuals with this victim, and that the males perhaps possibly had a firearm. Officers then began searching the area, and we did locate one male with a firearm. He has since been detained, and we are conducting an investigation to determine his involvement in this incident. What the officers were concerned about is that we knew of a preschool in the area. It's the North Minster Preschool located at 4324 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. We knew that there was a kids on that property at school. So because of the concern of the kids, because of a possible another suspect in the area, we brought in additional resources, which was our SWAT team to the area. Because it's such an expansive area, we had really no location, this pinpoint location that we were looking at. Therefore, SWAT personnel came in to assist, again, to try to look in the area for a second possible suspect. I can tell you the kids are all safe. We made sure of that. The kids have all been taken to the Claremont Lutheran Church located at 4271 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. So if there's any parent out there that has a preschooler at that preschool, please understand your child is safe. There was no one was injured. They've been brought to that church and you can reunite with your child at that church. Right now, we have detectives on scene. We're trying to determine if in fact there was a second suspect. We have conflicting information. And so we're doing the best we can to develop the information. If there is a second suspect, who is that person and what is their involvement? And that is all I have at this time. I'm free to take any questions.
Where did the shooting actually happen?
We're trying to determine that right now. We know that the witnesses are telling us that the victim walked for a little bit and then collapsed on the 5,000 block of Claremont, so we don't exactly know. Our detectives are going to determine that right now. So that's one of the reasons why I asked you to pull back here. A sergeant came up to me on scene as I was about to give the press briefing saying, hey, Lieutenant, we're going to be looking at this house. And that's why I've asked you to pull back. I do not know how this house is involved.
Do you know anything about the victim?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have his age. I don't have his race. I don't have any other information other than he's been taken to a local hospital. He's in surgery right now, and I have nothing further.
Can you tell us about the incident? How did it happen? Was he shot?
Yes, so we're talking to witnesses right now. We're trying to locate witnesses that saw what happened. Obviously, we can't speak to our victim, who would probably be the best source of information. So we're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle as best together as we can with the witnesses that we can locate. One plea I have for anyone that's watching: if you witness this incident, please contact the San Diego Police Department. We'd be happy to hear from you to put this puzzle together.
Where did you locate the first suspect?
I don't know the exact location where that first suspect was located. I'm sorry.
Drive or Claremont Mesa Boulevard?
Claremont Drive.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the name of the church again where you took the children?
All the kids have been taken to the Claremont Lutheran Church, and the address is 4271 Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
How many kids and staff in that school?
I was told, I think 12 kids. I could be off by a handful, but I was initially told 12. I don't know. I didn't go myself to count, unfortunately. I'm just happy that all the kids are safe. All the preschoolers are safe.
How much longer will SWAT be involved in this?
We're going to be involved until detectives can gather enough information to determine if in fact.
All right, we are just watching this breaking news. If anything develops, we will come back and keep you up to date. But there was a shooting on Claremont Mesa Boulevard in front of the Northminster Presbyterian Church, and for people familiar with that, it's also a preschool. So all of those children are safe in the preschool. They have been moved to Claremont Lutheran Church in the area. And any parent who has a preschooler at Northminster Presbyterian can go to Claremont Lutheran Church and pick up their child. There is one man that was shot. The suspect in that shooting is already in custody, but SWAT and other units have surrounded that church in the area on Claremont Mesa, looking to make sure that all of the suspects are in custody. There's conflicting reports whether there is still another suspect on the loose and on the run in that area. So they are investigating that. We have crews on the ground and in the air. This is live from Sky 10. We will give you any breaking details as we get them. But we have new details tonight about an exclusive Team 10 investigation that ABC 10 News broke just a few hours ago. High-power explosives have vanished from a Southern California military base, according to our sources. And Team 10 investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner has been speaking to experts. She's joining us now live. Jennifer, this happened at 29 Palms Marine Corps Base, where 10 pounds of explosives disappeared.
Kimberly, according to our sources with close military ties, about 10 pounds of C4 are still missing. They are believed to have been stolen. This is a very powerful type of explosive. Experts are telling us that it has the potential to do some very significant damage. This all started 2 weeks ago when the C4 disappeared during a long training exercise on the 29 Palms Marine Base, according to sources. The images that you're looking at were taken during other explosives training exercises on base back in 2016. They are not images from this new incident. Sources confirm that the commanding officer of the unit sent out a message to all subordinate commands about a monetary reward for any information leading to the discovery of the C4. A few hours ago, I interviewed an explosives expert. He's a former bomb technician with 23 years of experience. He said the C4 requires military blasting caps to detonate, and once they do, even 1 pound can be extremely harmful.
It is the most powerful explosive that there is. Everything's measured, all explosives are measured against TNT, and C4 is right there with TNT.
And the Marine base would not confirm the details in our story, but sent a brief statement reading in part, the ongoing investigation into this incident is being handled by NCIS and the affected units. When we reach out to NCIS, they wrote back, out of respect for the investigative process, NCIS does not comment on or confirm details relating to ongoing investigations. Now, coming up tonight on ABC 10 News at 5 p.m., that expert also talks about the extent of damage that about 10 pounds of C4 can cause. Reporting live tonight, Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.